Welcome back to the broadcast. The new year is the perfect time to give your home a refreshed or a different look. But where do you start when making this change? We've got the lead designer from Gary Riggs Home, Michael Reese, here with us to show us what's going on at Gary Riggs Home. Good morning.
Good morning.
It's nice to have you in.
So nice to be here.
We normally have Gary in, but I understand he's been under the weather.
Yes.
And we wish him many well wishes. We want him to get well soon.
Thank
We're
you.
thinking of him. But I know that you are also a lead designer and a buyer there as well.
Absolutely.
And you know exactly what's going on in the pulse with Gary Riggs Home.
That's right. Yeah, we've been in business almost 10 years, and we spend almost a month out of every year on buying trips, hand selecting each and every item for our inventory. And so it's a lot of product to absorb when you come in the store, a lot to see.
Do y'all travel all over the world, or do you stay in the States where you're buying?
We do stay in the States mostly. We go twice a year to North Carolina to an international market there, and then we go every August to New York City. They have an international gift show, and we mostly focus on accessories and apothecary items.
Right. So a lot of your stuff is one of a kind, specialty items.
Many of the items are, and actually as we're traveling individually, just as private citizens, we actually pick up lots of things as we travel for our inventory. So
Right.
that keeps unique items that you're not going to see elsewhere, one-of-a-kind items.
Now, I know a lot of times you will, when I go into your store, I just love it, and I get a lot of inspiration there because you do use a lot of color. But your team will also come to people's home and just kind of assess what's going on there.
Absolutely. We're a little bit different that way because we really want to come to your home because that's how we can best service you. That's how we know exactly what your needs are. And so we have a design staff in place, very capable, seasoned design staff who are all happy to come to your home and work with you that way. And it's actually complimentary.
I was going to ask you, so is that free of charge?
It is free of charge.
Great. So there's no pressure that if you, after you've taken your assessment of what's going on with your home, or the designers have given you ideas, you don't feel the pressure to immediately buy something. It's just, here's what we think you should do kind of thing.
Absolutely. And many times people are afraid that to have someone out to their house. You know, they're afraid to ask for help.
Right.
And really that's the key to getting the best service because we can come out to the house and really assess what your needs are. Most of our clients end up being our friends and longtime clients.
Of course, yes. Now, what about if somebody, like I always think about my own home and having y'all come, and I know that there's some pieces that I really love and I want to hang on to. Would that be something you would help incorporate? Like if I say, I really love this little table, it was my grandmother's, how can we make this work?
Absolutely.
You would help me incorporate what I really love, right?
Yeah, actually there's several times when we actually talk people into keeping things that they may not
that they want to get rid of?
That they want to get rid of,
Okay.
because if they're viable things, we incorporate those, and sometimes it is like you say, it's a family heirloom or something that's been handed down that's important or it has sentiment to it, and absolutely we utilize those things, and many times they're given a new life,
Yeah.
And then we fill in the blanks where necessary.
Have you ever gone into somebody's home and they said, I really want to hang on to this, and you were like, no, you really need to let go of this?
I mean, that happens also.
I'm wondering if that's going to be me.
We try to be, diplomatic about that. It's not our objective to clear your house out and start over, and,
Right.
unless that's your objective.
You're not going to clean out the hoarders, right?
Right, well.
Well, I appreciate your time, and I know that y'all do
Absolutely.
a fantastic job over there. You just have beautiful things, and like I said before the segment, when I go into Gary Riggs Home, I feel like I'm just at the most beautiful place, but I'm not so intimidated that I don't feel like it can't be part of my life as well.
Well, that's our
so
objective.
Y'all just do a fantastic job
Thank
over
you.
there. Glad you could be here. If you'd like more details from Gary Riggs, check out his website at GaryRiggsHome.com. He has 2 locations here in Dallas. One's off Alpha Road, and then the other one is off Preston Road. Both, like I said, are right here in Dallas. If you'd like to call him, the numbers are listed right there. And Gloria Loring is singing for us live when the broadcast returns. Y'all stick around.